Hey everybody! So this is a super quick video in a number of my classes during this last week. One of the things we've been discussing is dogs who really aren't eating their food very well. So we're trying to use their meal for rewards and the dog is either refusing it or it goes in their mouth and they spit it out. This is a huge problem because that limits you to high caloric treats to train your dog. Okay, so there's three big reasons why this will happen. One is your dog's sick, it's not feeling well. So we do need to listen to what the dog is saying at that time. We need to look for listlessness and maybe vomiting or maybe some loose stools or the dog's just not acting quite normal. The second big cause is stress, and certainly for a lot of dogs, this is the cause on why they don't eat well. But usually you're going to see some other symptoms along with that, maybe some hypervigilance where they're barking more, or they're shutting down, or they're pinning their ears back and they're kind of crouching down. So stress could be one of the factors, but the biggest reason is simply that we're offering the dog too many calories. So what I promised everyone was I would shoot a quick video so that you could easily tell whether your dog needed to gain weight, whether it needed to lose weight, or whether it's just right. Okay, so here's the trick. You run your hands down the side of your dog without pushing in, and you're feeling the ribs of the dog. And then you're evaluating. So if it feels like this, where there is no ripple of ribs, then that dog does need to lose a little bit of weight. And that's okay. Now we have a way of knowing whether it needs to lose weight or not. If it feels like this, like running your fingers over your knuckles, that dog needs to gain a little bit of weight. And to be honest with you, that's the tendency that Huli has. She has a tendency to get a little bit light, and then I have to increase the total volume of food that she's getting in the day. And if it feels like this, that is perfect. That's just right. You do want a ripple of ribs. So when we have the right number of calories going into the dog, then your training goes a lot more smoothly. Not only when you're using your dog's meals as rewards, but also when you're using any other food reward that you have. They're more driven to obtain it. They want it. Plus, you're protecting their health, right? So if you don't want to do it for training reasons, then certainly they do it for the purpose of protecting their health. We know, just like with people, if they're carrying extra weight, that's going to contribute to medical problems. There's a higher propensity for injuries and other medical problems.